New Queen. King Charles gives his throne to Princess Anne while he recovers from cancer as he doesn't trust his wife Camilla. Imagine the British monarchy, a stable institution, dropping a bombshell. King Charles III, the long-awaited successor, has temporarily handed over the throne. He chose his sister, Princess Anne, not his wife, Queen Camilla. This historic decision comes as Charles battles cancer and faces rumors of mistrust toward Camilla. The British royal family is known for intrigue and speculation. But this move is unprecedented. It raises many questions. Let's explore this royal drama together. Princess Anne has often been in the shadow of her brothers and mother. Known as the Princess Royal, she's the most senior woman in the royal family. Yet, few saw her as a potential ruler. The media never highlighted her like Princess Diana or Kate Middleton. But Anne's hard work has earned her respect and admiration. She undertakes more royal engagements than anyone else. She's the monarchy's quiet backbone. King Charles might have recognized her as the right choice for the throne, at least for now. Many wonder why Anne wasn't considered earlier. It's a question about royal succession, tradition, and gender. Now, as her brother steps back, Anne's time has come. Does this mean a permanent shift in the line of succession, or is it temporary? The reasons for Charles' bold decision are surprising. If the headline of King Charles temporarily stepping aside didn't grab you, perhaps this will. The man who waited decades to become king is now stepping away just as his reign begins, and it's not simply out of choice. Charles is facing a serious cancer diagnosis, and his health has deteriorated. He needs a break from his royal duties. Even kings aren't immune to the toll of serious illness. This isn't just a story of a monarch facing a private battle. It's about how the royal family handles personal crisis. Charles is delegating his responsibilities to his sister. This must be incredibly hard for him. And then there's the question on everyone's mind. Why not hand the reins to Queen Camilla? This is where things get really juicy. Queen Camilla's status within the royal family may not be as solid as we thought. Rumors suggest tension between Charles and Camilla, with some hinting at mistrust. Charles might not trust Camilla to take the throne, even though they've been through a lot together. Insiders say Charles believes Camilla's leadership wouldn't sit well with the British public. Camilla's reputation has always been a bit mixed. From being labeled the other woman during Charles' marriage to Princess Diana, Camilla has struggled to win over the masses. Though public perception has softened, Charles might still fear the backlash. Could his decision to bypass Camilla be an attempt to protect the monarchy's image? And if so, what does this mean for their relationship behind closed doors? The plot thickens, and this next part might make you question everything you thought you knew about royal loyalty. As King Charles steps aside, Princess Anne is becoming the queen the British people didn't know they needed. But why Anne? What makes her more suitable to rule during this period of uncertainty? For starters, Anne's no-nonsense attitude and tireless work ethic have earned her widespread respect. Unlike the more glamorous figures in the family, Anne has always been deeply committed to service. She's a straight talker, which is refreshing in a world where royal diplomacy often means sidestepping hard truths. Her demeanor is one of practicality, not performance, qualities that people increasingly value in leadership. But what really seals the deal for many is her long-standing dedication to the country. Whether it's her work with charities or her ability to stay scandal-free, a rare feat for a royal, Anne has quietly become the family's moral compass. Isn't it ironic that the most overlooked royal is now stepping into the spotlight when the monarchy needs stability the most? Here's something to ponder. What if Charles' temporary break becomes permanent? Could Anne actually become queen? Or is this a fleeting moment of glory for the Princess Royal? The suspense builds, and it's hard not to wonder what's going on behind palace doors. Now that the shock of this royal shakeup is sinking in, we have to ask ourselves, what happens next? Will Princess Anne rise to the occasion, leading the monarchy with the grace and grit we've come to expect from her? And what does this mean for the future of the royal family? Charles' illness brings an element of uncertainty that even the royals can't control. His decision to trust his sister over his wife suggests that deep rifts may exist within the family, but it also speaks to the careful balancing act of preserving the monarchy's image. Princess Anne's temporary reign will be a defining moment not just for her, but for the entire royal institution. But what if this isn't just about illness? What if Charles sees Anne as the future monarch, someone who can guide the royal family into a new era, free from the drama and controversies of the past? It's a tantalizing possibility, and one that could change the course of British history. This surprising move by King Charles could very well be a sign of a royal reset, a chance for the monarchy to redefine itself in a modern age. As the world watches the drama unfold, one thing is certain. The British royal family has a knack for evolving when we least expect it. With Anne at the helm, Even temporarily, we might see a new kind of monarchy, one that values hard work over glitz and tradition over tabloid fame. As for Charles, his health and the future of his reign remain in question, but his decision to place and in charge speaks volumes about where he sees the monarchy heading. As we watch this story continue to unfold, we're left with one final, burning question. Is this the beginning of the end for Charles' reign, or the start of a new chapter for Princess Anne? Only time will tell. In moments like these, it's easy to get caught up in the drama and intrigue, but there's something deeper at play here. This royal saga reminds us that even the most powerful families are, at their core, human. They face challenges, illness, and difficult decisions just like the rest of us. So, what's your takeaway? Maybe it's a lesson in resilience. Maybe it's a reminder that even when life throws you unexpected curveballs, there's always a path forward. Or maybe it's simply an entertaining glimpse into the life of one of the world's most fascinating families. Whatever it means to you, one thing's for sure, this story isn't over. Keep watching, because if there's one thing the royals excel at, it's keeping us all on the edge of our seats. What do you think about this royal shakeup? Do you believe Princess Anne will rise to the challenge, or is this just a temporary fix? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's dive into this royal drama together. As we dive deeper into this royal shakeup, it's hard to ignore the broader implications. This isn't just about one family, it's about a centuries-old institution facing modern challenges. But perhaps the biggest question of all is this: will this temporary power shift influence the monarchy's future? The British monarchy is always changing, adapting to new times. The decision to make Princess and Regent could change how we see the royals. It's a step towards a new era in the monarchy. Princess Anne might lead the monarchy into a new era. She has a strong work ethic and a no-nonsense attitude. This could be what the British public wants in their leaders. Next, we'll see how Anne's qualities could change the monarchy's image. But first, let's think about why Charles chose Anne over Camilla. This shows the monarchy's future is not set in stone. Princess Anne is uniquely suited for this role. She has royal blood and decades of service. But it's her ability to mix tradition with modern thinking that sets her apart. Anne has been quietly changing the monarchy. She's broken with old traditions, like sending her kids to regular schools. This has sparked debates about the monarchy's future. Anne prefers to keep a low profile, unlike many royals. This makes her stand out in a world obsessed with fame. Her hard work might be what Britain needs now. The British public's view of the monarchy is complex. They sometimes see royals as symbols of tradition, other times as out of touch. Anne's rise could change this view. Queen Camilla has faced criticism due to her past. But Anne is seen as scandal-free and dedicated to her duties. A recent poll shows Anne is very popular, even more than some of her relatives. Could Anne's popularity lead to bigger changes in the monarchy? Her temporary rule will be watched closely by many. But what does this mean for Queen Camilla? The next section will explore the potential impact of Charles' decision on Camilla's role. Queen Camilla is a key figure in this decision. Charles choosing Anne over Camilla raises questions about Camilla's place in the royal family. After years of rebuilding her image, this move might seem like a step back. Camilla was once seen as the villain in the royal story. Though opinions have softened, Charles' choice could reopen old wounds. Camilla has always been resilient. Despite years of scrutiny, she's secured her place in the royal family. This decision could, though, leave a lasting impact on her legacy. Will Charles and Camilla's decision cause tension? Or will Camilla support her husband through this tough time? These questions are on everyone's mind as we dive into this royal dilemma. Prince William and Prince Harry's reactions are also key. As Charles' sons, they have a big role in the monarchy's future. Their opinions on this matter are sure to be interesting. For William, this decision might be a relief. He wants to modernize the monarchy and focus on what matters to the British people. By letting Anne take over, William can focus on his own duties without being in the spotlight too soon. Harry's relationship with the monarchy is more complex. His exit and the controversy in his memoir have made him distant from the family. Yet, Anne's appointment could be a chance for the brothers to find common ground. Or it might widen the gap between them. The family dynamics are crucial in this drama. The royal family is at a crossroads. The decisions made now will shape its future for years to come. Is this the start of a big change for the British monarchy? King Charles' illness and his choice to give the throne to Princess Anne might signal bigger changes. The world is watching how the monarchy handles modern crises. Its survival might depend on adapting. So, what's next? Will Princess Anne's reign bring a new chapter to the monarchy? Or is this just a temporary fix? One thing is certain, we're in a time of change, and the monarchy is not exempt. I've peeled back the layers of this drama, and I'm curious about your thoughts. Do you think King Charles made the right choice in choosing Princess Anne over Camilla? What does this mean for the monarchy's future? Where do you see it heading? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's start a conversation. Whether you're Team Anne, Team Camilla, or just fascinated by the royal family, I want to hear from you. This is just the beginning of a defining moment in British history. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over.